What is going on, beautiful people? What is poppin'? We're in the Crunch Fitness parking lot, man. Today I just want to talk to you guys about a funny experience that I had in the gym a couple days ago. I've been saving this one. So I was hitting back and I was hitting pull-ups. And in Crunch Fitness, there are 3 rows of pull-ups. There's a pull-up bar here, there's a pull-up bar here, and there's a pull-up bar here. So these are all aligned up, right? And this dude is doing pull-ups. The short dude is probably like 5'2". No, we'll go like 5'3". He probably like 5'3", right? He got some muscle on him though, and he had his bag on the pull-up bar, like clearly like this duffel bag, a towel, and a weight belt is over, the side of this pull-up bar for use. All right, and he probably like my age. I'm 27, so he's probably like a little bit younger, like 23, And this old dude comes over, because I'm over there right next to him. This old dude comes over, takes all of his stuff off the pull-up bar. It was unreal. And like he was like at a distance. The dude was watching it probably like 10 feet away. He didn't say anything. He waited till the dude got his set in. And the guy was like, "Hey man, I'm using this." And he was like, "Yeah, so am I." And then he came back. He came back a few minutes later and hit another set. Took the dude's stuff off the pull-up bar a second time. It was mind-blowing, bro. And, I'm thinking that they know each other. You know how you messing with your homie or whatever, you in the gym, you might, you might push him, move his water bottle. Who knows? I don't really do that anymore because, I'm a little bit too old for that. But, if I'm feeling like an a-hole, sometimes I'll do something to be goofy in a joking way. I wouldn't do that necessarily. But you know how it be. You know how you are when you're with the homies. So I go over to the dude later on. And I'm like, "Oh, you know him?" He was like, "No, bro." I was like, "No?" I was like, I would have beat his ass. And the second time, I could see that the dude was clearly pissed. So I'm like, maybe he didn't like the joke the second time, or, who knows. But there were 3 rows of pull-up bars. He could have worked in with me. He could have used the one in the middle of us. There's also another set of pull-up bars on the side about like 3 feet away from us. And he just only wanted to use this pull-up bar that this dude was using. There was an exact replica of it, wide open for use. It was unreal. And I was telling the dude, because I was talking to him for a couple seconds. I was like, man, I'd have told him what was up. I'd have been like, "Look, bitch, I'm using the pull-up bar. Excuse my language, but like, if somebody's clearly bullying you, which is never cool, and the little dude, the little dude could have whipped that dude's ass. This dude was like 55, 60 doing this. It was mind-blowing, And you know what? He probably would have tuned that old mofo up if he really wanted to, So I'm glad he didn't exercise that. I don't know if the older guy thought that he just could do it just because the dude was short. But like, I'm sorry to say, dude, height don't matter. The taller you are, the harder they fall. And there are some little dudes that'll give you that work. Especially because they like to be muscular low-key too, because like, they could just get bulky just from doing push-ups. So you don't got to do bench press. They could just do body weight exercises and still get jacked. Just be built like a fire hydrant. But, they'll give you that work low-key. I don't know what that old dude was thinking, but I couldn't believe what I had witnessed. I was like, that was bullying. I haven't seen bullying since high school, bro. And I think the short guy showed great restraint. I'm going to be honest with you. But yeah, man, that's my gym bullying story. Wild. I would have said something, always say something, because we're in a professional, or not professional. I said a professional work environment. We're out in public, bro. Like he has a membership. You got a membership. Everybody paying to just lift, not to have drama, fights, police involved, people getting knocked out. Cause you get knocked out here, like in real life, like treating people like that. Like, you don't know what people's going through. And after I went over to talk to the guy, he was like, "I've been through way too much in my life for that to happen." And you know what? I believe him. I honestly believe him. And he showed great restraint because, you'll get dropped. Like, just be left drooling on the sidewalk. Gotta be careful, man. Gotta be careful. But yeah, man, I don't know if old dude, was pissed because, like, they ran out of tapioca pudding at the senior home, or like what that was about. But it's crazy out here in these streets. I try to give good vibes and stuff. And people ask me, I always put my weights away. People ask me to take some pictures or some videos for them. I be with it. I'm with the shits. But today's chest day, bro. About to go heavy. I I ain't gonna hold y'all for too long, man. Thank you guys so much for watching. This is my gym bullying story. Please like the video and sub. You know, if anybody cares, I'm taking the creatine that I'm gonna have in my next video. I got my L-glutamine powder, which is great. Just trying to drink a gallon of water. You know, just tracking my food or whatever, making my meals super carb heavy because I'm team little body. You know, trying to get to 192 because I'm 6'1", so this is my goal, for me to just be pretty freaking diesel at 6'1". And I feel like 192 is that sweet spot. You know, and it takes a lot, bro. It definitely takes a lot, and you have to like eat with purpose. You know, like I intentionally look for like the highest carb, highest calorie foods, and I just try to eat, just try to consume, just eat till like I'm uncomfortable, could barely freaking breathe. But it's working. I'm at 179 right now. You know, and it takes a lot of work, but it just takes consistency. Working out really ain't that hard. You know, just take the right supplements, drink your water, do your cardio, you know, according to your body type. Some people got to turn it up more than others, and just be consistent. Your body will change, you know, and then once you get in great shape, you just have to maintain and keep it a buck, because you can only get so big and so shredded, you know, or at least naturally, which I would love to hop on the cycle, but I've done enough to my body, and there's just no need for me to hop on steroids or on a cycle or anything like that, because I just don't do it for my job. You know, if I got money from it, maybe might hop on a light little TRT cycle or a big boy TRT cycle. But since I ain't getting no money in my pocket, I ain't trying to hop on no juice for real. You know, I don't know. I haven't maximized my natural potential. And I feel like my natural potential is enough. I don't care about working out that much. I care about it, but like, at a certain point, you know, it's counterproductive. You know, you this jacked to work in IT for what? You're this jacked to be an accountant for what? You know, I'm servicing mortgages. What do I need to be freaking 280 pounds at 6% body fat for what? Like, you looking like a defensive lineman in a cubicle. Like, and I got stuff to do, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. You know, like, working out is a part of my life, and it's a beautiful part of my life, and I get great benefits. I get, you know, really helps improve my mental health. But like, this ain't everything. This is not my identity. It's just a hobby and an interest, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, who knows? Eventually I might start doing calisthenics just to do it, or cycling, or who knows? Like bike riding, not like cycling steroids, but you know, you just never know what the future may bring. But yeah, I just got so much other stuff to do. I got a YouTube channel, my dad, you know. It's a lot, bro. Gotta be able to balance it. But what are your fitness goals for this year? That's just my fitness goals on top of my bullying story. I want to get to 192. I want to be pretty diesel. I want to squat 2 plates for 10 reps. That's about it, man. That's about it. Anything past that, like, you're this strong for what? Like I'm sorry. Like me, I want to do like, okay, I'll bump it up. If I could do 3 plates for 10. That will be good enough. We're great form. There's no need for me to go past that. I'll let the reps go up, but the weight just doesn't have to, because it's just like, you're this big for what, bro? Like, for what? There's just no purpose. Like, you're already like the biggest one in the club. Like, there's just no, you know, at a certain point, it's just overkill. Like, I live for the aesthetics, you know. I don't want to be like a mass monsters. I don't want to get too big, guys. I don't want to get too big. You know how people say that. I fucking hate that shit. But no, in all reality, it's just not my goal. Not that I think it's even possible, you know, because I'm team little body up in here. But no, it's possible, dude. It definitely is possible to gain weight if you have a natural frame, which I have. But it's just kind of frustrating, bro, because it's like, you have to focus on this crap. And you have to focus on anything. It's not just with gaining weight or working out. You got to focus on a whole bunch of stuff, man. But if you focus on it, it'll improve. It has no, you almost have like no choice but to improve, you know, to be honest with you. If you make something your primary focus, or like one of your primary focuses, you know. But yeah, man, just posting my goals, my thoughts up in here, my gym experiences. Nothing too crazy going on right now. Like I said, it's just chest day. Trying to really blow up my shoulders and my traps and my chest right now. That is a major focus. Still doing low reps, because I'm seeing crazy benefits from me going up in weight with lower reps, with lower rep ranges, try not to go over 5 or 7 for real. And the glutamine powder, I was afraid of doing this or lifting in this manner because of injuries, but the L-glutamine powder and the creatine, I literally am physically bigger and everything, and it's because of the water retention. My muscles look a lot more full. It's because of the water retention, and when you're working out, your joints and your ligaments and your tendons really need that water. It just prevents yourself from feeling so tight. It's like the muscle got more to work with. I'm not a scientist, I'm a bro scientist, but I just did some basic research on those 2 supplements, and then I was like, I'm going to try it. And then I tried it together, and it was just great. It was just freaking awesome, man. This is just my personal experience. I tried to make informed decisions, although sometimes it's hard. I try to be as informed as possible, but sometimes you have to use yourself as a test dummy, because what works out there might not be, in general for everyone, might not be the best for you, to get a better body. So you sometimes you really have to just, you have to do, you can stand around, comparing products all day, but until you try something, you'll never truly know. And it's like that with a lot of stuff in life, man. I'm gonna be honest with you, not to make this super lengthy, even though it's becoming super lengthy, but you there's so many things in life where you could do research, and you'll it could be anything complicated or intricate. It could be with your career. It could be was trying to find emotional support, I guess, because that's a big thing. Everyone, the trendy thing is to go to therapy, and you could do all this research, man. You could do all this research to fix a problem or to improve yourself, and it might not work for you the best. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, I don't think therapy is really that helpful, at least for me. I like weight training, you know what I'm saying? So it all depends what you like, what your kick is, whatever helps you, and you really don't know what helps the best. And it's like that with everything, until you try it, man. I really am trying to move faster when it comes to doing things, and not just waiting and contemplating and trying to see how I should approach it. How aggressive should I be? How much money should I spend? Just start doing it. Just pick it up and just start going. But I don't judge people that take time to analyze and to look at the situation and to properly assess the situation before doing something. I don't judge those people. It just, for me, I end up wasting so much time, and it never goes as planned anyway. So it's just man, anything that's worth doing, that takes a lot of effort, a lot of energy, and it's kind of taxing, but you get a reward at the end. When you plan for those pursuits, it never goes as planned. It never does. There's always unforeseen circumstances just right around the corner, and it used to piss me off, but now I'm just hey, man, it is what it is. Just keep on going, but at least you're in the game. At least people that do that are inside the game. I feel bad for the people that don't, try to go for anything, this YouTube channel. Hey, I don't got that many subs, although I appreciate every single one of you guys that did sub and hit that like button. That did sub and hit the like button, or that does hit the like button. But there were moments where I wanted to stop doing this. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm only 500 subs, 700 videos, and I'm screw it, why not? Just keep doing it just to see what happens. It might work. Who knows? Maybe it takes 2,000 videos. Who knows? You never know until you know. And you don't want to be on the sidelines. Pretty much what I'm saying. You want to get in the game. And when the game gets tough, that doesn't mean that you put your equipment down and you hop on the bus and go home. Sometimes you gotta fight it out. You feel me? It's like that with everything, man. It's if you want progress, it's gonna be uncomfortable, bro. What got you here won't get you there, straight up, man, straight up. But yeah, guys, shout out to anybody that's watching this channel, trying to improve their emotional, their physical, or their mental health. Man, life is tough. I just be talking about life. I come up here and I talk about topics that I see that happen in life. How our life is, kind of segmented, and how our society is, and how you know, there's so many things, so many different parts of your life, so many different puzzle pieces, so many different moving parts, and some parts are broken, some parts are brand new and shiny. You know, everyone's different, man. Everyone's different, but you know, regardless of your situation, everyone's got something that they want. You know, even the dude that has all the money, that has everything, even he's missing something. You know, it's not necessarily a money or a status thing. You know, it's just a self-improvement thing. But yeah, I hope you guys have a good day. Thanks for watching. I'm about to stop stalling this, and this ended up being a really long video. I apologize. Hopefully you guys still watch it. I'm out. Time to hit chess. See ya.